Some people believe that it's disrespectful to have other lovers and to communicate about those other lovers with their partners. This is a misappreciation about respect. Respect is actually your deep admiration for somebody elicited by their qualities, their abilities, or their achievements. Respect is also your regard for someone's feelings, rights, and wishes. So let's take a deep look about respect and have a deep appreciation for respect. It's tremendously disrespectful to your partner to pretend to be someone else, whether by being unwitting about yourself or actually being actual witting about it and having to pretend to be someone else, having to pretend to be monogamous. Let's revisit that we are not, you and we humans, did not evolve to be monogamous. If we evolved to be monogamous, there would not need to be the word marriage. We would just pair bond with our partner for the rest of our life and not require any other arrangement because we would just be attracted to them for the rest of our lives. But we're not. We haven't evolved to be monogamous. We are not monogamous. We're not a monogamous species. The only monogamous cousins of ours, genealogical cousins, apes, would be the gibbons, which is the furthest evolution from us. We have much more qualities that are similar to our closer ape relatives, and the gibbons are the furthest, and the gibbons share nothing about human behavior. They live in nuclear families, they don't socialize, and they only have sex for procreation. Only for procreation. And you and I know that humans are not at all like that. Now remember, it is incredibly disrespectful to pretend to be monogamous when you are not. But people go into monogamous relationships, I say, unwittingly. In other words, they go into monogamous relationships not knowing they're not actually monogamous, or they know they like other people, but they don't have a model that works for them, and so they follow the standard model. This is why it's a standard. It's a commonly accepted, followed, and subscribed model for relationships, which is one person, one man, one woman. And it's only very recent in our history, our written history, that we're able to actually have love as a part of marriage, because marriage originally was not about love, it's about property and ownership. And now you can have one man and one man in some states, and one woman and one woman in a monogamous relationship. Nonetheless, we haven't evolved to be monogamous, so it's incredibly disrespectful to the other person when you don't communicate with them forthright. You only communicate with them what they want to hear. You communicate with them, hey, I'm only going to be with you and you alone, and I'm never going to love anybody else. I'm never going to like anybody else. You're the only one for me. That is incredibly disrespectful. You're communicating with them not truthfully. You know in your heart of hearts, you know in your mind, you know in every aspect of your being, you don't only love one person. But some people believe this. They believe that they're only going to love them and them alone for the rest of their life. Or they're looking for somebody that they can love for the rest of their life because they're going into monogamous relationships unwittingly. They don't recognize they're not monogamous. So let's say you go into a relationship and you are infatuated with them. Infatuation being the brain drugging you with chemicals so that you don't see anything wrong with that person. Oh, everything they do is so cute and so sweet and they're so attractive, and I can't possibly be attracted to anybody else. And this infatuation phase where your brain drugs you, you're literally drugged. Lasts from several months, depending on your experience and being established, or up to 18 months. After which, when it fades away, it's based on access to them or proximity to them. Once it fades away, you're back to your normal self, where the drug is no longer in your body, your brain is no longer producing it, and now you're seeing other people, you're liking other people, you're liking novelty. Men and women. I mean, not attracted to men and women, but men and women. Men are attracted to, those people they're attracted to, and women, they're attracted to people they're attracted to. On both parties, when the infatuation fades away and goes away, are now recognizing, hey, I don't actually only love one person and can only love one person. I can love many people. Love is not a subtractive. Love is an additive. In other words, once you love one person, it doesn't mean that you can't love more than one person. When you love one person and you love another, you can add. It doesn't take away from the love that you have with that one person. The more you love, the more you can love. So honor and respect the person whom you love, whom you admire, whom you cherish and adore. Honor them and respect them enough to be able to communicate with them forthright. It is incredibly respectful when you see somebody you like and you have feelings towards them and you say, hey baby, I really like that person. I think they're incredible. I really admire them. I think they're cute and sweet and funny and admirable. And there's just a great person and I'm incredibly attracted to them. That is incredibly respectful to the person you love. You're communicating with them honestly and forthright. Now, let's look into tremendous disrespect. It is incredibly disrespectful to the other person, to the person whom you love, admire, and adore, and cherish and respect. When you see other people, and then you have to hide your admiration for them, your love for them, and then you go to your best friend whom you don't have sex with, whom you don't have penis and vagina intercourse with, and you tell them all about this person who, oh my gosh, so attractive. You tell your best friend, but you don't tell your person you love, admire, and adore, and cherish and respect. That to me is insane. So revisit what respect actually is. Respect is your consideration and regard for their feelings and their wants and their rights. And communicating with them forthright. Maybe even if you're somebody who wants a monogamous relationship whilst you recognize you're not a monogamous person, communicate with them, hey, I recognize that none of us are monogamous by nature, but I would like to have an arrangement with you where it's a monogamous arrangement. We have sexual exclusivity. And that arrangement, that is a respectful arrangement. Because there's nothing you're hiding with the other person. There's nothing you're keeping secret from them directly and hidden from them. Hopefully that helps. Respect the person around you by being the person that you are and communicating you're that person and not having to pretend to be someone you're not. That is incredibly admirable and respectful and respectable. Hopefully that helps. Share this video with other people. You're helping them to make the world a better place. Leave a comment below if you have any thoughts, inputs, or questions and suggestions about videos. And if you want to learn more about the SOR relationship system of relationships, check the link in my bio. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.